Hello and welcome. Look, if you're an ESL teacher, especially here in Thailand, you absolutely know that feeling of being completely overwhelmed. But what if you had a tool that could change all of that? Today, we're going to talk about artificial intelligence, not as some scary robot coming to take your job, but as your new, indispensable teaching assistant. Let's dive right in.
So, here's our game plan. First, we're going to talk about your reality, the daily grind. Then we'll properly meet your new AI assistant and peek under the hood to see how it works. After that, we'll get into the biggest change for you, shifting from creator to editor. We'll lay down some really important ground rules, and finally, we'll unlock your new teaching superpower. All right, let's start with where you're at right now. The daily reality of teaching English in Thailand. It's an amazing, rewarding job, but let's be real for a second. The pressure is just immense. You are very likely managing some huge classes. And I'm not talking 25 students. We're talking 40, maybe even 50 kids in one room. Trying to give any kind of individual attention in a class that size, it's next to impossible. And it's not just the teaching, right? It's the endless mountain of grading, the constant admin paperwork, morning assemblies. And on top of all that, you're supposed to invent brand new, super engaging lessons from scratch for students you might only see twice a week. It is the perfect recipe for burnout. So, what can we do about it? Well, this is where artificial intelligence comes in. And let's be absolutely crystal clear from the get-go, AI is not here to replace you, it's here to revolutionize your workload. This right here gets to the heart of it. There's this big fear out there that AI is going to take my job. But the reality? No. AI is here to take your busy work, the tedious stuff that drains your energy and your time, freeing you up to do what only you can do. Teach. Think about it. An AI can't manage a noisy classroom of Prathom 3 students. It can't comfort a teenager who's struggling with their confidence, and it absolutely cannot build that crucial human connection that makes a student actually want to learn a language. Those are your skills. They are uniquely human, and they are irreplaceable. So here's the best way to think about it. Imagine you have a personal assistant. This assistant is super educated, works at lightning speed, never gets tired, and is ready to help you plan a lesson at 10 p.m. on a Sunday night. Oh, and it's completely free. That's your AI. Now, to really use this assistant well, you gotta have a basic idea of how it thinks. The magic behind tools like ChatGPT is something called a large language model, or just LLM for short. Don't let the technical name scare you. It's actually pretty simple. An LLM has basically read a huge chunk of the internet. It doesn't think or understand like we do. Instead, it's the world's best prediction machine. It's just really good at predicting the most logical word to come next in a sentence. The whole process is super straightforward. 1, you give it an instruction. We call that a prompt. 2, the AI analyzes the words you gave it. And 3, it starts predicting the best response, building it one word at a time based on all the patterns it's learned.
And this brings us to a really crucial point. Because the AI learned from the internet, its knowledge is mostly based on Western data. It has no idea what a Thai classroom is like or what challenges your specific students face. That's where you come in. You have to provide that local context. You are the expert in the driver's seat.
Okay, understanding that little bit of tech is the key that unlocks the single biggest, most powerful shift in your entire workflow. You're going to go from being a creator to an editor. You know this feeling. We've all been there, the old way. Staring at a blank, blinking cursor on a Word document, just trying to force your brain to invent a new reading passage about daily routines. It's that classic, painful, blank page syndrome. The new way is totally different. You're now the editor, the director. The AI does the heavy lifting. It drafts the worksheet, the lesson plan, the quiz, in seconds. Your job is to use your professional, human expertise to guide it, to tweak it, and to perfect it for your kids. Now, with this incredible new power comes some real responsibility. So we have to set some clear rules of engagement for using your new assistant ethically and, of course, effectively. This is the golden rule. It is non-negotiable. You are always the final editor. If a mistake or some bad information ends up in front of your students, the professional responsibility is yours, not the machine's. Always.
So, with that in mind, there are 3 main dangers you need to be watching out for all the time. AI hallucinations, what I call native speaker bias, and, this one's a biggie, data privacy violations.
First up, hallucinations. This is just a fancy word for when the AI confidently makes stuff up. It will state a fact that is completely wrong, but it will sound so sure of itself. You have to double check and verify any facts it gives you.
Second, native speaker bias. You see, by default, AI writes like it has a PhD in English literature. The vocabulary and sentence structure will be way too complex for your ESL learners. It's your job to command it to simplify things for your students' actual level.
And finally, this is so important, data privacy. Never, ever input sensitive student information into a public AI tool. I'm talking no full names, no student ID numbers, no grades, no notes about behavior, nothing. Always use placeholders.
But if you can remember those rules, you unlock your new superpower. This isn't just about saving time or getting through the day. This is about reclaiming your energy and sparking your creativity again.
Always remember this, you are still the expert. You are the one who knows your students, their personalities, their struggles, their moments of joy. Let the AI do the boring typing so you can do more of the human teaching.
And that's really the big takeaway here. The tyranny of the blank page is over. It's gone. You now have a tireless assistant ready to draft anything you can dream up. So the only question left is, what will you create first?